All right, look, hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. You understand? Subscribe to my channel, join this Fifth Unit Army, and get Fifth Unit tough. All right? Shout out to George Kittle of the 49ers. I appreciate the kind words from my boy Bellinger, man. I really do appreciate that because one of the most underrated happenings of the offseason is Bellinger becoming a damn beast. All right, Bellinger showed you the Jeter like intangibles. Like the dude Bellinger saw we got Darren Waller, and he literally went to another planet and bombed a freaking spaceship and started doing 1,000 push-ups a day. That's what he did. My man Bellinger said, "Yo, you're not about to outshine me. I got to get stronger." And he came to camp looking like he need to be freaking wrestling Triple H and Brock Lesnar. That's what he looked like. So I'm really, really proud of Bellinger for being even more motivated and putting his head down and working even harder in the offseason. That goes to show you. It's kind of like Daniel Jones a couple years ago, how he went from being this skinny kid to putting on all this muscle. When you show that kind of dedication to your body in the offseason, that shows you give a damn. That shows you care. That shows you want to get better. That shows you really about that life. So Bellinger, who had a great rookie year for a tight end, by the way. I mean, God knows he's all we had at the tight end position. We had no complaints about the tight end position until we started seeing Luke Cager and shit out there. Whatever. I don't even want to go there. All right, what was it? Luke Cager and a couple other randoms when Bellinger had the eye issue. Bellinger was not the problem with the Giants last year. We got Waller, Waller's that dude, but like, we didn't need Waller. Bellinger was fine. And what I like about Bellinger is he blocks, he could catch, he creates separation, he's reliable. All that is a rookie. You don't think this year with them arms, he's about to be even better? And that's why I said when George Kittle, him, Kelsey, and Greg Olsen, they had this tight end university thing. When Kittle singles out Bellinger, that's for a reason. It's kind of like when Kevin Durant singled out Devin Booker a couple years ago and said he's next. Great players know who's going to be great at their position. They know these things because they play the position, so they can see it. Bellinger's really that dude. We have two tight ends. It's going to be a lot of 12 personnel next year. Whole lot of 12 personnel. And what I like about Bellinger is, if you know Darren Waller's not the best blocker, you know we're getting more of a receiver than a tight end, right? What is the number one thing you can do to ensure your ass is on that field every play? Become a better blocker. How often do you really think Bellinger's going to leave the field? How often? We going to need him to block. We got to keep these teams honest out here, especially since Waller can go on the outside, Waller can go on the slot, Waller can go wherever. But you keep Bellinger on the line of scrimmage next to Evan Neal or next to Andrew Thomas, and that contributes to the run game. It keeps teams honest. It makes your play action even more devastating just off the simple fact that you know with Bellinger on the field, you're more likely to run when he's at the tight end position because he's our blocking tight end. So now play actions become even more deadly. He might be open in the middle of the field now. He might be able to catch some seam routes down the middle of the field because they're expecting him to block. So when Bellinger's on the field and Waller isn't, or Waller's in the slot, Bellinger, whatever, that play action going to be deadly. So I like the fact that Bellinger bulked up. He could move people around a little bit more. That matters. You know why Gronk is the GOAT? Gronk is a GOAT because not only could he catch and create plays in the passing game, but has there ever been a better blocker than Gronk at the tight end position? Jason Witten was good, but I mean, I can't think of a better blocker. Delaney Walker was a good blocker too. Shout out to Delaney Walker. I can't think of a lot of tight ends that were great at blocking and great at receiving. And that's the kind of potential, that's the kind of ceiling that Bellinger has. He was already reliable in the pass game. I don't think we utilized him enough last year, but it is what it is. I don't know what the hell we was doing last year. Other than throwing the ball to Darius Slayton a little bit too damn much, I don't know what the hell our whole point of offense was last year. But I'm not going to slander Dable or Kafka for that, because we didn't have a number one receiver. So, like, it really was just whoever's open, just catch the damn ball. You know, like, I really was not, like, now that we have Darren Waller, right, and we draft Jalen Hyatt, I could see, like, okay, there'll be a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? There'll be a little bit more consistency in the receiver pie chart, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? So I just, overall last year, it really was just Daniel Jones, show me what you got. That's really what I think the offense was. It's just Daniel Jones, here's the play, figure that shit out. That's really what the offense looked like to me. I didn't see too much. And once again, we didn't have a playmaker that you could just throw the damn ball to. You're not going to force feed the ball to Darius Slayton. You're just not going to do that. Hodgins, he was close. Hodgins came on the team. You know, he was doing this thing. But for the most part, you know, it's not like when you watch the Raiders, you know Devontae getting the ball. When Kafka was in Kansas City, it's Kelsey or it's Tyreek. Or Miami, it's Tyreek, it's Waddle. We didn't have that last year. Watching us was like watching, I don't know, man, because Tom Brady always had like a Welker or a Julian Edelman or something. So I don't even know what the hell last year was. But the point I'm trying to get to you was Daniel Bellinger wasn't part of that problem. And now that we got him, we got Waller, I expect a lot of 2010 Patriot type of offensive sets, a lot of 12 personnel, a lot of 2 tight end sets that are going to just break defenses in half, because we still have one of the best running backs in the league. So not only do we got 2 great playmaking tight ends, but we have one of the best running backs in the league. And we have nothing but speed at the wide receiver position with the Hyatts and the Paris Campbells and the Robinsons and the Slaytons of the world. This offense is going to be lethal. You're going to have to pick your poison. Play action with the Giants is going to be a problem next year, because you got to respect Saquon. You got to respect Saquon. Evan Neal was spotty in the passing game, but he blocked his ass off in the run game. Giants were not a bad run blocker team. Our pass blocking was suspect. But from a run blocker's perspective, I don't care if you're running the Andrew Thomas side with Bellinger over there, or I don't care if you're running with Bellinger's side when he on Evan Neal's side, Glowinski and them boys, like they run block pretty good. So our play action with these burners flying over the top, Waller taking the top off the middle, dominating the middle of the field with the seam routes. I just think the Giants are going to be so freaking devastating next year. I can't wait. What is it, 10 more weeks, 10 more Sundays, or whatever people been talking about on Twitter, 10 more Sundays of football? I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. But that's it, that's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.